The destroyer USS Turner Joy, DD-951, was rushed overseas early in December 1972 to use its new 5-inch gun mounts that could reliably fire 40 rounds per minute. Along with the 3-inch guns, the Turner Joy could put out an impressive 220 rounds per minute with all guns in operation. The 5-inch barrels became so red hot that the paint peeled off, and one could see the projectiles going through the now transparent gun barrel. The magazine crews couldn't keep up after about 3 minutes, so the total rate of fire slowed to around 150 rounds per minute. Still an awesome display of conventional firepower from a single destroyer. Originally assigned to the now hot gun line just below the Demilitarized Zone, DMZ, the ship was later reassigned to Surface Strike Force TU-7711 in early January 1973 to participate in offensive operations in North Vietnam dubbed Operation Linebacker II. The ship did maritime interdiction operations of enemy forces going to South Vietnam from North Vietnam by day, and at night did 3 waterborne surface strikes in company with 2 other destroyers, USS Cochrane, DDG-21, and USS McCaffrey, DD-860. This routine, along with replenishments and a lot of 4-boiler operation, quickly exceeded the physical and psychological endurance of the crew. However, the crew was pumped up and adrenaline kicked in, so everybody was on overdrive. The strike messages came with the latest intelligence on enemy gun, missile, and air installations. Usually we had light to moderate enemy shell fire and counter battery that we were up against when we attacked inland targets. On the 11th of January, the strike message we received was far different in terms of our offensive effort, not to mention the defenses of the enemy. Intelligence had us up against at least 40 shore-based guns, 5-inch or larger, North Vietnamese patrol boats, MiG-19s, MiG-21s, and surface-to-air missile SAM batteries. The battle plan was for TU-7711 to conduct a coordinated strike with B-52s, numerous fighter bombers, and combat air patrol to attack troop staging areas and petroleum, oil, and lubricant storage sites near Binh, North Vietnam, about 100 nautical miles north of the DMZ. The plans called for a large number of B-52s dropping about 900 tons of bombs and conducting a coordinated strike with the 3 destroyers attacking from seaward at high speed, followed by an attack from fighter bombers. The 3 destroyers would start the seaward surface attack at 35,000 yards from the beach at high speed, over 32 knots, on zigzag courses in a loose line abreast, approximately 2,000 yards between ships. Each ship would be on 4-boiler operation split plant, with all systems operational by 2000, including our new forward-looking infrared radar, FLIR, and new laser beam for instantaneous range to target that allowed us direct hit capability with the first round of 5-inch at ranges slightly more than 10,000 yards. The afloat commander was embarked on USS Cochrane, which was the middle ship. USS McCaffrey was to the north. USS Turner Joy was the southern ship. The enemy had some B-240Z J-band fire control radars that tracked the trajectory of our shells and returned deadly accurate counter battery. In addition, we had to worry about air threat and be ready to shift to anti-air warfare gunnery on short notice, backed by shoulder-launched red-eye short-range SAMs. If enemy patrol boats were encountered, they would be engaged as well. The battle plan had the 3 ships firing on our final approach leg at about 12,000 yards from the beach, prior to a high-speed starboard turn that would put all ships in a loose line of column. We had our electronic countermeasures and stack shaft launching systems checked out and ready to go. Every general quarters battle station above the main deck, with the exception of damage control parties, had flak jackets and steel helmets, plus a number of personnel had sidearms should it come down to that. All loose items were stored or tied down, all radars and other electronic systems tuned, tweaked, and peaked, and our civilian tech rep, Hal Settle, that we took into battle with us, peaked and tweaked the FLIR and the laser. In case a ship was disabled by enemy shell fire, we had our mooring lines faked on deck for us to go alongside, lash the ships together, then get underway, all while under fire. All the assigned targets had to be fired upon before the request to engage counter-battery would be approved from the Surface Strike Commander on USS Cochrane. The plan was briefed to all concerned, and by 1830 or so we were ready to go.